We're in Minneapolis. This is Arbeiter Brewing Company. Arbeiter is a German word.
Yep, it's a German word for laborer or worker.
A laborer or worker is an Arbeiter.
That's correct.
It's not someone who chews on the letter R. and the German influence is pretty pronounced here at Arbeiter because it seems like, I should introduce, by the way, Juno, you're one of the owners of the place, right?
That's correct, yeah.
And Aaron, you're the guy that helps make the beer. You're the brewmaster.
I'm the head brewer.
This is all your work.
This is all my work. Yep.
The head brewer. Just looking at all of the styles, I had to notice that there's a lot of German influence up there.
Yep.
I can't imagine that's accidental. That's intentional.
Exactly. That is intentional. Yep.
What is it about the German style of beer that excites you?
Just brewing tradition, I think, and to kind of quote a phrase from another friend in the industry, there's a reason these styles have been being made for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. Like, they're enjoyable to drink, so why not keep making them?
So the German influence is pronounced in all the beer that you make, and you have a lot of old styles and old techniques that you use. But you're also somehow very traditional and also very much on the cutting edge of things.
Totally. Well, I mean, I'm a brewer, so you want to be experimental as well.
Juno, your day job is you are a distributor for some of the ingredients that other breweries use to make beer,
That's
right?
correct, yeah. I work for a company called BSG that distributes mainly malt and hops to breweries across the country.
So that would explain why, when I look at the ingredients that you have posted up there, there's a lot of hops that maybe you've never had before. You get some cutting edge stuff from here in the States and Germany and New Zealand, right?
Definitely working there has their advantages besides learning about all of the new malts and hops going on, but occasionally getting access to some of those. So one of the beers that we have on today is IPL, India Pale Lager, that has a new hop called Nectaron. And that's a new tropical hop from New Zealand, reminiscent of some pineapple and other flavors. So,
and Nectaron was also, I believe, for a time leader of the Autobots.
Yep, exactly.
Right? After Optimus Prime was killed off in the movie, Nectaron. Yeah. So, I mean, you have access before anyone else has heard of some of these ingredients. You've heard about them because part of your day job is to turn other people onto these things.
Correct, yeah.
And then if Aaron makes a beer with these new ingredients and everyone goes nuts for it, that's got to make your day job a little bit easier trying to get people to get into something like Nectaron.
Definitely. It's mutually beneficial.
I'm always excited when we go to a brewery and I ask what they're known for, and you both said almost at the same time, our Pilsner. This is the Pilsner that you're known for. And Pilsner can be tricky to pull off because you can't, like, if something goes screwy, you can't really mask it with other stuff.
There's not a lot to hide behind this beer style.
What am I in for with this Pilsner? What should I be expecting?
Clean, crisp, well attenuated,
nice
slightly floral, a little hop bite. Yep.
Oh, Aaron, hang on. Oh, Aaron, that's like silky. It's crisp and silky at the same time. Oh, yeah.
It's a beautiful beer.
This is Ha-Ha Pils?
Ha-Ha Pils.
Because you're located on Mini
Ha-Ha Avenue.
That's correct.
Mini Ha-Ha Avenue, as we were making our way here on the Google Maps, I'm saying, okay, where do I know that street name from? Because it's a fun street to say, right? Mini Ha-Ha. And then it occurs to me, as we're looking at the neighborhood here, there's a lot of empty lots, and then I see here that you've got a George Floyd. I imagine this was something that was put up and taken down carefully. This is like street artwork.
Yeah.
Like when everything was going on last year as a result of the George Floyd murder, I mean, you were right in the center of it.
That's correct, yeah. We're located really just about a couple hundred feet from the 3rd Precinct where all the action was happening last year. We weren't open. We were waiting to be open at that time. And it was definitely something that was difficult to see and to watch, to be in this area. But it's really driven us to become something more than we ever imagined to be. We've always wanted to be a community tap room, but really we have a lot more focus now in terms of our community efforts and charitable efforts, really to focus on our immediate area to help the rebuilding.
Yeah, my suspicion is, I haven't known you that long, but my suspicion is that being a socially conscious brewery was probably something that you had in mind well before the pandemic and everything that this city went through in 2020. That was probably something you were going to do anyway, but you're saying it kind of even made you go harder in that direction.
Definitely, yeah, and it's provided some focus for us, and I think like most people had over the past year, really started to question who we are and what we believe in and what impact can we make.
This space is gorgeous. Like, was this something before you took it over, or was this from the ground up your design?
Actually, that's a good question. This was another brewery before, kind
really?
of one of our early craft breweries in Minnesota, a place called Arbeiter Brewing, which has a lot of fond memories for people, and actually a lot of people that you'll see out in the local brewing industry of Minnesota might have come and worked at Harriet Brewing once.
So this is a space that has a real history, and you're adding to that in the brewing world.
Definitely, yeah. Harriet closed probably about 3 years ago or so. I think we were really happy to sort of bring a brewery back to this neighborhood, and really the neighborhood's been really welcoming and really enthusiastic to have a place where they can come and converse over a beer.
Arbeiter is the German word for worker or laborer. You guys are doing great work. Gut work, I'm sure I don't speak German. Guten work.
Yeah.
The beer is delicious, great German styles, cutting edge ingredients, along with the traditional German ingredients. Just a terrific space, and I can't thank you enough for letting us poke around here.
Oh, we're
Thanks
so
for
happy
coming.
to have you. Thank you so much.
Right on,
Thank you.
Prost.
Yeah. Prost.